tell you when she comes around. So we have just been notified by Joyce, one of our referees, that we will have some referees circulating through the crowd today. So if you have any rules questions, there's Joyce there, he's got a lovely bandana on. So if you have any rules questions about roller derby, feel free to ask him. He's only delighted to chat to you about roller derby because he's been there sometimes.
He's very enthusiastic. He has to get life in general.
That's true. Yep. That's why it's over here as well. We don't have to stop. And the big time we have. Quick score check, 27 points to Dublin, Dublin, 7 points to East Coast Cyclones.
Very doable here from both teams' perspective. So.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of work going on the track. Not necessarily being shown on the scoreboard, but we're definitely seeing it. We have Jumanji lined up for East Coast Cyclones up against Bebop Blocksteady for roller derby, Dublin roller derby. Bebop Blocksteady already through for own blockers and has managed to get through the ECC blockers to the Jara Starless.
My God, I'm
I would like to apologize for my somewhat husky voice this morning. My work Christmas party was last night. And I don't know if you know this, but once you hit your 30s, hangovers are terrible. I think I had 2 or 3 drinks last night, and I'm like, oh, my goodness. Meanwhile, that jam was called by Greenwich after a quick scoring pass of 4 points. I have to say, well done everyone for coming out today. I think you all deserve cups of coffee. You have to buy them yourself. The coffee guys are outside knowing coffee. They are so lovely, they are so cold, and they are so damp. Give them your money.
They also do hot chocolate for the non-coffee drinkers.
That's very true. The teaser fancy. That is the devil. Jack once more for DRTC against Boxing Gloves for ECC. Who has come out of that pack first pick of the jealous status? Yeah, Foxy is one of the stalwart champions really for these close opponents. Did you know she's the mother of her legendary champions? I don't know if Luca is in the audience at the moment, but it might be on. He is here.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, Luca! But meanwhile, back on track, Boxing Gloves has just picked up 5 points here. Or ECC at full, I think one of their first grand slams of the day.
Looks like DRD John is staggering, so it's only going to be a quick 10 seconds. So it is pretty fast.
I have to say, the last time I saw DRD playing was last week, and as far as I can remember, their lineup was Davo, who's currently lineup for the opposition. And we will see Davo for the next game. She held her to 2 points because the Devil was on her way up behind her. She had to pull off that jab. But another quick score check will see things have changed dramatically. 33 points to Dublin over 24 for the East Coast Cyclones. Very different story than that's what we're hoping.
It's amazing what Paragon actually did.
Got the power. The jab.
Like Avon Block said, he was down there for the RDC, and I think that's an error back there again.
She is taking a lot of hits. Avon Block said he did take a tumble, and she's now back in
Both jammers on a scoring pass at the moment. And he's really pushing it. Oh, that's a really big save against the back over the ball. And next time to cycle it back. The jammers giving hell because they have to come right in behind and stay a lot further.
That's right, that was a great challenge there by Jennifer Snatch on Bebop Block Steady there. That's forced her right back, but she has made her way through despite the setback. So they picked up another 4 points there for DRDC. Meanwhile, Jenna is in the pack, working her way through. Blocker by blocker, she is wearing her blocker. I see her play more in the jamming role before this season. And it seems to be quite okay for starting, but she was very good presentation in this start class. And we have 4 points each for that last initial jammer. Nipanera is in the box. She was the initial jammer before the star was passed, which leads me to believe that there may have been some issue with the legality of the star pass, because if a star pass is illegal, the person who initiated it is the one who goes to work. I don't know what's going on. We'll save that for later. Push as many points as she can. Just 8 points there between the teams, 48 points for SSC and 56 for Dublin. They are still ahead, but that's just one jam.
These games are I think I'll have no nails left by the end of this game, by the way, so.
We have Jumanji on the jam line for ECC. Female blocks down for Dublin over WC. Each of them now trying to wind their gap, pushing through to get through their opposing blockers. They are first out of that pack to pick up the jammer status.
It looks like Bebop is made away there.
done for ECC up against Carnage or JVC, alternative for Sea we're all booked in doing this to play into whether you should call it or not call it. Probably the scariest thing is when it happens to a guy when we're going back to the class. Do I call it? Do I keep going? She's definitely so we're ready to go again. So however long Carnage is in the box, that's how long the player will remain in the box. Keeps things fair.
It doesn't. It is terrible. the jump number 2.
So as both of the jammers have now been in the box, this jam is going to run for the full 2 minutes, and it's just over 1 minute left in it. So it's a case of wrapping up all of the points. Just over 7 minutes left in this first half of the first of 3 games for the team. Hope you've got a dodge over the Raptors. Slips is back on the line here. Please come to us. Seriously good defense today. That was a strong
great opportunity if you want to pick up some more points for the NBC.
with another 4 points. This jam again is a full 2-minute jam, as both those cycles were in that box.
Looks as though the knockouts coming out for TRDC.
So they're having a party over there.
They're telling about the party. I bet you they're eating Haribos. Those NSLs go through Haribos.
They do. It's the only thing that gets them through. Haribos, pencils, and Florence. Florence is our flamingo who's right beside the scoreboard. She's the actual head editor of Dublin. B-Devil jamming forward. ECC goes for DRD plus one against Foxy Box for East Coast Cyclones. Visual penalty.
Visual penalty.
That's right. B-Devil has picked up the justice for Dublin. She's going to try and engage with the passer. As quick as she can. Foxy Box was struggling with a 3-year-old. Try and get B-Devil, however, does pick up 5 points. So Blackbird querying and Blackbird collecting another player. But they're not into position, so let's continue as they go. So that is managed very quickly. The Blacks picking up the lead gender status there. Up against Giovanni Giant for ECC. We're seeing a couple of blockers in that initial first right of the track. On the way to already. And very few people there for her. She hits it and quits it. Takes her 4 points. Goes on her down.
We have to say though, I think sometimes people forget how hard the job it is to ref. They don't get to get breaks the way jammers do.
No, they just keep going on. They skate for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles.
Yeah, and I think what's great is I do anybody school for next time, like, they can't see everything. No, it is tough. We love it.
We do love it. We have Nip and Hera. Nip versus Slips.
Kind of right. That was a bit old. It was meant to be. No, what are they really
They can do that. So Slips is not really around. Onyx has just completed it. She's very nice down there. Nope, she just keeps going. Biggest time. It's her time now, switching.
never trusted anyone.
Trying to skate pretty fast to catch up with her. She does manage to pick up another 4 points, bringing the total for that jump to 9 and scores at the half. 117 for Rose. And we're underway once more, second half of the first game of the game, DRDC Lions versus East Coast Cyclones. Bebop Blocksteady is jamming for the Sea Lions against Death Row Toll for ECC. Who is first out of that pack and picks up the jammer status. Death Row Toll hits it and quits it, picking up 4 points, 4 unanswered points. A good way to start the second half for East Coast Cyclones. They have 40 points to catch up on. but that's a good way of doing it. Carnage now lining up against Jumanji for ECC. Jumanji scooting past her own blockers to engage with the Dublin blockers at the front of the pack. And Carnage best to get through that last blocker there. She has to edge her way off the track and go back and recycle. She has nevertheless picked up lead jammer status, so she has the power to pull off the jam at any point. She makes it through, however, completely and is off to work on her first scoring pass. Jumanji, meantime, is still got one blocker to beat. Carnage rejoins and finds a gap on that outside line to pick up 4 points for Dublin roller derby. So they have pulled back the 4 points that ECC scored in the first jam. And they'll be pretty happy with that. Not least among them is Carnage herself. Don't forget, we do have some referees in the crowd who are very happy to answer any questions you might have about roller derby, the rules, or what is going on. They're doing it to me on purpose. Slipstream is jamming for DRDC up against Nip and Era. I'm going to do my best not to say Nip Slip. Oh, I did it again. Nip and Era. Does make it out of the back pass, but she picks up the penalty. So Nip and Era in the box now for a 4-arms, I believe, I could be wrong. And Slipstream on her way around on her scoring pass, having picked up 5 points for her first pass through. Slipstream picking up another 5 points. That sounds a little bit better. I was worried I was going to have some feedback for you folks, but we're all the way back now. Shouting microphones, which I want. Which is now a tour. Slipstream pulling off that jam as Nip and Era completes her scoring her initial pass for the 11-foot. Whippy's back and she has her glasses. Don't forget, if you take any pictures, please do tag them. DRD home. Hashtag just do it. No, hashtag DRD home. We would love to see your pictures, your views of the day. Good. That was a good scoring pass there by you. I'm sorry, I turned up the wrong microphone. I'm going to go right back. Testing. That did it better. They're the same level.
There's another scoring pass from Bebop, which follows the jam for catch up on her.
We're already in the 4th jam of the second half of our first game of the day. There's a lot going on today, folks. Drink lots of water, take lots of breaks.
It's like death row against Carnage here. It looks like an old school start there, forcing a no pass situation. Both jammers going against really strong walls for both teams here. Oh, there's a bit of a tumble there. Or a bumble, as everybody likes to call it. I like that word. Both jammers really struggling against these walls and good walls for both teams. Really strong defensive work here. Carnage is escape there to pick up lead jammer. And there's a star pass happening. Looks like Detro's pass to Jenna. For ECC. It did have to.
So once again, that star pass over to Jenna. Recycling as she is taken out. Deborah bearing the brunt of her attack there. She doubles forward. Carnage once more. Recycling.
Well, Patrick, the defensive work has really jumped up a notch, I think.
Absolutely. And what we're seeing is a very similar. If you had a really good word for it, would it be?
Wow, I can't remember my own words.
That's okay. What we're seeing is like one of the skaters will be, one of the jammers will be engaging
Waterfall.
Yeah. One of the jammers will be engaging with waterfall.
I like it. That takes a bit of a vocal warm. Oh, I'm off the hook. Thank God. Next time.
Yeah, last week, myself and Andy were down in Greystones when ECC were taking on the Dublin, what do they call it again? The Pretenders. And we sang.
It was pretty awesome. Like flips against Jumanji here.
Right. I haven't seen these two particular. I don't think I've seen these two jammers against each other before.
That was a really good pass on flips there. She picked up a jammer.
She just slipped.
Just blew us a kiss. She blew us a kiss.
She's definitely a sports star. Not just that she has one on her head.
She's a mama too. I have to say I do admire anyone that can do derby, be a mother at work. It's pretty hard. Serious multitasking. Like a bit of a bumble there, both jammers. Zippers on a squad pass here, so Jumanji's really struggling with this DRG wall. Some really good defense on the
Yeah, I think possibly DRG took advantage of that team timeout as well as ECC.
It's a really good opportunity for teams to talk about this and the defensive strategy. Yeah, we got down.
So DRD pulling ahead again. 156 points to 77. And I feel like I can smell disinfectant or something. We can make it deep. It smells so good.
Yeah. It's like my feel my freshman days. The next day when I couldn't walk. I kind of felt like that after the game last weekend, I'm not going to lie.
Well, it's been a while.
It has been a while. Nifanera on the line against B Devil. The jammers are pushing furiously against the
Right, if the blocker is facing you, you can pretty much hit him as hard as you like. Which Nifanera does, and it gets her through to pick up the lead jammer status for the East Coast Open once more.
That's a bit of opens coming in from Flan, trying to assist B Devil to get out. But ECC have knocked her out here quick to the slug on her back. Again, the jammer's worst nightmare.
I've already done this.
If they go single file like that, it's even worse.
And Nipanera just kind of nipped around that inside line there.
Those 5 points picked up from ECC.
Absolutely, she was very, very quick, very stealthy. And she just keeps building.
4 points. And B Devil stays there.
Nipanera is like, no, I'm gonna call that off. I'm very sure
just don't know.
And she always manages to find the net as well, which is a fantastic skill for a jammer to have. Speaking of jammers, we have Death Row Tunnel on the line there up against Bebop Blocksteady for the sea lines.
Combo I haven't seen yet.
That's true. Death Row Tunnel hasn't really started as a jammer very much today. She's taken quite a few star passes, but she's started well here, picking up lead jammer status. Bridget to try and hold on back together as Death Row engages with Dublin skaters at the back, forcing to recycle no back wall. She can re-enter wherever she likes. And Death Row Tunnel engaging with that pack once more.
I'm not sure if anybody saw that weird movement that Trent is making with his fingers. That means no pass, no penalty.
That's right, so something, he might have done something that wasn't quite within the rules, but it wasn't major enough to warrant a penalty.
In the old world, we would have gotten a minor for that, back when they were minors, and so all that I remember that.
How do we miss those?
I don't know. I really think maybe the probability of the top. Carnage into match again.
That's right. Again, that was a great jam from East Coast Cyclones, pulling it up just as Bebop Blocksteady was coming to the back of that pack. Carnage and Jumanji stuck with the respective blockers, trying to find that pack. Carnage looks like she has managed to find it, picking up lead jammer status, but there was a lot of wibbling and wobbling and wondering there where she got there.
Big thing I have to balance since the last one was the base. Jumanji pushed past the last little blocker there. Got her initial. Carnage up on the storm.
Right, Carnage decided to go through the middle, it looks like. Quite successfully, didn't manage to get hit too many times on the way through. She's happy to take her few points, pull off her jam, and reset for another shot.
Absolutely, and I'm sure as you heard there from their bench, is the frantic screaming of, call it, call it! Probably the scariest thing that happens when you're a jammer is when you hear that call it, and you kind of have to panic and tap the really fast.
My favorite is when they're in the zone and they don't hear it, they just keep going. And you're like,
Canary back out there again. That was quite a short break actually against it.
yeah.
A bit of a bumble there. Really, I'm sorry, I think great.
Excellent. I believe you succeeded. Hello, Miss Mix. Clarity language. You're ready to hit it today.
It's a bumble, it's a
That's right, giving the advantage to Slipstream. That pack slowed right down. We have a passive offense going on here. 3 blockers to beat for Slipstream, but it wasn't a very passive offense. It was deceptive. They did run at these East Coast Cyclones blockers to try and get them through. They're urging out to try and make that pack a little bit longer as Slipstream engages once more. And 4 blockers come running at those East Coast Cyclones blockers to push them to one side, leave some space to Slipstream as she comes around again, picking up 5 more points for the Sea Lions of Dublin Northern.
There's back on track there. That was fast. I can't keep up with that.
Very, very quick 30 seconds.
Seems to be a track unfortunately on the Canary there. I don't know whether it was from the pitch she took or an illegal entry. No, it would be from the pitch.
That's right, it looks like she was hit out by Dixie, who went right back, and Libanair didn't spot her and re-entered, picking up a track up, so she's going to start this next jam in the box.
Oh, but Slips is already in the box, so this is the true.
That's right, so Slips released. I have no idea what's going on here.
No, I got a bit lost there.
Oh, that's what happened. There was no jammers, so everything stopped, but that wasn't the end of the jam. It's okay.
That was a good sneaky inside line taken out from in there. That's right, so not to fight there.
That is, however, just her initial pass. And this jam not called off by anybody except for the referees, as that one went the full 2 minutes.
They're probably the worst in the job sometimes. It's so tight.
Yeah, 2 minutes is a long time on roller derby.
You actually think it's an opposite really.
But if you have to speak on the spot for 2 minutes, well, I mean, I could do it, no problem. If you're you're like on a radio, if you're a radio presenter or anything like that, if you're told you've got 2 minutes to fill, like, oh, that's right, the holder is as long as they possibly can.
They're really strong.
That's right, 4 points there for DRD, and just the call from bench coach Damo came just in time to prevent ECC from picking up any points. It was a very close run though. We call that expert stewardship.
Looks like Barnes is going to go back on the line again.
And our next game today is Dublin versus Zurich. And that one is going to start at 1:30.
The game just began. It's a bit more steady against humanity. Both these jammers are pretty
That's right. And Miguel Blacksteady is dealing with that wall again. Finally just managed to get through. Jumanji, meanwhile, engaging with those Dublin blockers in the back of the pack, trying to find the gap, successfully getting through to the front of the pack, and once more completing a scoring pass for East Coast Cyclones. They are having a very nice little purple patch here for these last few jams. They've been adding and adding to their score tally. Still quite a ways to go, but they'll be very happy with this period of play.
I'm really excited about this pulled up for the basis second half. They don't have the stair stuff down there, but has managed to emerge. So in that scenario, if the jammer does get out, they generally don't pass. But they have the option to go the stair down the path.
You don't get any points for and you don't score any points unless you do have that helmet on your hat on your head. So Bebop did complete 2 or 1.5 scoring passes, but she didn't pick up any points for them because that start was late and exciting. It was also Trisha Spacano's first game ever.
It's a pretty memorable moment for her, considering that she's in on the ball.
Yep, it's pretty. And she was so nervous in the matches, and I was like, no, you're going to be great. She's like, I'm so excited. She's a superstar.
Carnage and Missionaire on together.
Kind of do a little bit of a crossover, trying to find their own perspective gaps. They're each engaging with their pack of blockers. Nipanera forced to recycle, but she's back up very, very quickly. One viewer for Carnage to get past. Nipanera is first and she has a little inside line and makes her way through. Picking up lead judge. Remember status, 1 score for East Coast Cyclones as they are very actively blocking Carnage from getting through. As the pack speeds up, making life tougher for Nipanera. But those Dublin blockers are at the back, so she can engage with them directly and try and pick up some points. They're moving up to the front now. Massive ball there from Nipanera, but once again she's straight back up and back into it.
And it looks as though Carnage will be down the street and we've got them up. They can maybe back up.
That's right, back up for Carnage. And Nipanera getting a little tired and calls off that jab. She's happy though, that's a 4-point jab there for Nipanera, and they will reset with a power jab with the advantage.
Sometimes it could be the best idea though, if you've got a power start to get a fresh pair.
Exactly.
So,
So Boxy Blocks is going to be that fresh pair of legs. She's so much more than a pair of legs.
she is so much more than perfect.
She's an entire complex and variable person. And that jab whistle goes and Boxy Blocks moves up to engage those 4 blockers. Other than Carnage, that kind of the box is empty. Boxy Blocks gets through. Finds that might have been a no pack, so she was free to proceed.
And I think it's really important for, for trending players who are moving very fast. The Scottish pack speed very slow. And that's to give their driver as a wiggle to push as fast as they can do things like passive offense.
That's right. What they do, they will just enough to reform the pack. Carnage now released from that box on her initial pass. She's up towards the front of it. You can see those blockers speeding up to try and hold her back. Foxy Blocks has picked up a forearm penalty, and she's in the box. So Carnage now has a chance to pull up some points for Dublin. And she has picked up 5 points, 4 for each player on the track, and 1 for the jammer in the box.
And as a result of this, there is nobody who's been jammer. It's still going to be another
That's right. And Carnage has brought the total to 200 points. Well, make that 205 points now for Dublin Roller, hitting the Dublin century. And Foxy Blocks now released. So this last few seconds of the jam is going to be a battle to pull up as many points as possible. So that is 5 for Foxy and 5 for Carnage. courage.
Coach John was really anxious there to score some points because they don't mind on the back eight. Hard to do now is to capture such a pass in these situations.
That's right. Now, Carnage blasted through the pack there. Like some kind of blaster. I don't know what they do though. Is it some kind of weight loss thing?
I'm going to say blasted.
You were talking to the wrong person. My abs are in here somewhere, deeply hidden. I like to keep them pushed.
But it's cold. That's a good idea. Jumanji and Six on the line again.
This has been a fairly regular team up from several time in the middle of the first half. We've seen Sims jamming more and more often.
Yeah, only 4 minutes left. That's my eyes. How much does it is on the ground?
One time Jimmy McGee asked me to run away. That's my thing. I didn't. I think so. Jumanji is up against Slips. Slipstream also had a Slips. Dublin Roller really had this really interesting tendency to shorten everybody's names for one day.
Both teams have a block race in the box. 3 apiece. So, we do have the advantage here of more bodies in track. More bodies we have, the harder it is to manage the drive. But Slips is doing fine out there. Oh dear, maybe a little penalty.
That's right, Slips in the box. Jumanji does have a power jam and just 2 blockers on the track to beat. And a no pack is called. She proceeds on her merry way. Fa la 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 la.
Guilty Cat says, that's fine, he has a good one.
That's very, very true. And Jumanji.
Being trapped on unfortunately Jumanji. I think I've looked just slightly stepped over the line.
That's right. She just wasn't able to keep it in the edges of the track. Back on in front of somebody she should have. There goes the dynamite.
It's very easy to do, particularly if you've got speed behind you as a gentleman, you just think of these hands.
Absolutely.
There's the chance for Slips to pick up some points here.
That's right, as she again just has 3 blockers to beat. Quite a full penalty box over there.
Here these teams have all 4 on track now.
That's right, it's a quick moving penalty box. 30 seconds of penalty makes life much, much quicker. Slips picking up 5 points there for DRD.
Jumanji's just been released from the box there.
It feels like there are way more points in this jam than there have been. And Jumanji got 5 points this time as she bursts off out of the penalty box and right through the pack. Yep. She cut through that pack like a hot lightsaber through her tauntaun. Yeah, that's my line. So now you're sticking to it. That's my line. Every time I'm in it, that line comes out. And it's very culturally appropriate.
It is very appropriate. I was just going to say, I feel like Lambda was the release of Star Wars.
No, I just say it.
It's your mantra, isn't it?
I'm quite a fan of Star Wars, despite my definitely being under pressure. I love me some Star Wars. Defo's a timeout.
Only 1 minute and 23 seconds left on that clock, so this could be the last jam. It's close to full 2 minutes.
So, folks, I think we should enjoy this last couple of minutes of the game as loudly and vocally as you can.
And cheer for both teams.
Sure, why not? Nipanera is up against B-Devil. And Nipanera is out of that pack first, picking up B-Jammer status for the East Coast Cyclones. Falling off that jam. Wasn't too late to Dublin managed to pick up some points. Yes, they did. block steady.
I like that first.
Beautiful. Once again, a very low penalty block blocks, 2 blockers each. So all the blocker stats in the penalty box are full. That means there's only 2 blockers per team to beat. But our jammers still finding it just a bit difficult. Holding the block very, very well. Is first out of the pack, but she is taken out of play and out of bounds and has to recycle. So in the meantime, Ewok Block City is completing her initial pass.
The difference there is that the jammer started, but she still is in full control of the time. She can end it at any time. But let's just now give off the just answer and 5 points. She can pick up another point if we lost the jammer.
Yes, that's right. Service not contributing at all.
Not at all. How do you think the people? Score points, get 8, make one.
That's right. Ewok Block City is on another scoring path. I believe it is in the hand of Jenna, but it's hard to say for sure. Oh yes.